I have to say, changing these coolant hoses, and particularly the ones that come in around the back of the bulkhead around here, it's been an absolutely monumental struggle. As you can see, I've got the battery out. There's quite a lot in the way. Normally these would be done with the engine out of the car, to be an absolute breeze with the engine out, but the engine's never been out of this car. Now I've got all this extra wiring here, and all this. This is all the LPG, the LPG system, which has recently been added, and I'm trying to get behind. You can just see the heater valve here. What a bloody struggle, honestly. Where's the spanner I'm looking for? There it is. I will win this battle, but Christ, it really has been a bloody nuisance. I can't even get the camera in. I'm trying to. There's a little nut down here. You can't get a screwdriver in. Normally, I'm just trying to undo the Jubilee clamp. Is the word I'm looking around for. God, there's all sorts in the way. I can't really get my hand in. Let's have a look. Am I going to be able to do this? I will do it, but whether I can, I don't think I can do it on camera. It's just so bloody awkward. It would be done with the engine out of the car, but the engine's not coming out. And being as it's never been out, I know that these hoses have never been changed. So yeah, I've got to fiddle on. Here we go. Tiny little movements here with this little 7mm spanner. Oof, God's sake. Excuse me cursing, but it is in there somewhere. But this is the replacement, and I've got 3 or 4 replacements up here, but honestly, truly, sort of threading my hand in underneath all this mess, scraping myself to buggery on the whatever's sticking out, you know, nuts and bolts, and yeah, like I say, it was normally, yeah, this would be done with the engine out of the car, but since 1984, this engine has never been out. I couldn't quite work out why a car with such a strong history had never had the hoses changed, and now that I'm doing it, I can bloody well see why. Yeah, you really do not want to be doing this bloody job without taking the engine out. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn the camera off because I need 2 hands, but it might. I've spent a good couple of hours trying to undo these. I've got this one's, where is it? Yeah, that's out, look. Let's go around the other side. I think I'm literally just struggling with the last of the Jubilee clamps. Yep, that one's out. This one under here is loose, but the hose is completely shrunken on, so I'm going to have to force that off without damaging the that little bell-shaped type thing there. It's a vacuum. It's a regulator for the heater. So this will get done. It will get done. I'm a patient person, but even my patience is wearing a little bit thin this evening, if I'm truthful with you. But what I'll probably do is, if I fight on and get these off, I think I'll put them back tomorrow, because if I carry on tonight, I'm going to be a bit too worked up. So yeah, we've got all the airflow meter out. I've already taken out the air intake there, but this is all a mess under here. That one's completely squashy. I'm going to have to replace that. That's a vacuum hose, I believe, for the manifold. But I can't rely on that being any good. Yeah, that's definitely an original 80s piece, and I don't have a replacement, so I'll leave that one alone for a couple of days. But this is a bit on the dirty side. That really needs a good clean. But I'm going to have to take out this complete throttle body. I've never taken one out before, but I can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 nuts, and it should just lift out. But there is a pipe under here, if you can see my finger moving, which goes from the front, goes underneath all of this mess, and it fixes under here somewhere. But I need to get this throttle body out of the way, but that's not a job for tonight. I'm being polite. I'm a bit too pissed off to be doing anymore. Excuse me. But we'll get that off. But I believe that leads to a sensor for the cold start sensor. It's a cold start injector, so it senses that there's cold water in that pipe. Obviously, when the water warms up, the sensor switches off. So but I do need to get to that. That's certainly not been changed in 30 odd years, and it has to be changed. I do have a spare, but it means further dismantling, but that's not going to happen tonight. We'll see if I manage to get this job finished for the week. I mean, I'm due to drive this car back to Brighton again, because I am rather keen to give my sister her car back. She's been kind enough to lend me her car whilst I struggle on and make this one reliable and safe. But weeks are running into weeks and running in more weeks, but we shall see.